I hope you all are doing good. Today through this video, I want to start a new chapter video. Chapter 4, The Shoemaker and the Elves. Meanwhile, I want you all to turn to page number 42 and go through the story. You know what a shoemaker is? A shoemaker is someone who mends shoes or someone who stitches shoes. The shoes which you wear are made by the or mended by the shoemaker. And by elves we mean tiny people. Elves are tiny people. Elves are tiny people or little people who possess supernatural powers. And they look like human beings also. And in this story we are going to read how these elves help the shoemaker and his wife. Once upon a time, there lived a shoemaker with his wife. Okay, once upon a time, there lived a shoemaker who lived with his wife, and they were very poor. They worked day and night, but still they remained poor. And one day, finally, what happened? He had only one pair of leather left to be stitched. A shoemaker uses leather in order to stitch shoes, and the shoes he go and sell it in the nearby town. And finally one day, as I told you, the shoemaker had only one pair of leather left, and at that night he was very much sad. He was very much worried and sad because he had only one pair of leather left. That was the last pair. So without stitching it, he cut the leather and he left it on the work table. Work table meaning is given in a book. Work table means a table placed for work. He left the pair of leather in his work table and he went to bed. He said his prayers as usual and he slept. Then the next day, early morning when he woke up, he was very much surprised by seeing the pair of leather being stitched. Okay. The pair of leather which he left the previous night was already stitched and it was placed very beautifully. And by looking at the stitches, it looked very beautiful. It was very lovely. It looked very lovely and it seemed like it was done by a professional. So they were very much happy, surprised also. And before he set out to the market before the shoemaker went to the market for selling those shoes, a customer entered their house and she was very much happy with the shoes. She liked the shoe very much that she paid double the price for that shoe. Suppose the shoemaker sell the shoe for 200 and the customer paid them 400. With that amount, they were able to buy good food for themselves, and not only food, he was able to buy 2 more pair of leather. With that 2 more pair of leather, he would be able to stitch 2 more pair of shoes. The next day, the shoemaker again cut the pair of leather which he bought earlier, the previous day, and he left it again on the workbench like the previous night. And the next morning, again the same thing happened. This time also, when he woke up, he saw the pair of leather being stitched. It continued for many days, and after many weeks, they became gradually rich. They were able to buy good clothes for themselves, good food, and they started leading a very good life. People from all over town, they came to know him. Because the shoes which he sell was of very good quality and it was very lovely. So people from far off places also went and bought his shoes. So the shoemaker and his wife decided to find out who was the reason behind the shoes, who stitches the shoes for them. So one night, the shoemaker and his wife, what they did, they hid behind a cupboard and they waited to see who stitches the shoes when they sleep. So at midnight, when the clock struck 12, they saw 3 elves, 3 tiny elves, that means 3 little men, 3 little people creeping in through the window, and they crept in slowly and quietly, and they went straight away towards the work table, and they stitched the pair of shoes which the shoemaker had left. And after stitching those pair of shoes, quietly they escaped back from the window. And the shoemaker's wife noticed the elves wearing torn clothes, and moreover they had no shoes. So the next day they decided, what she decided was, they decided to stitch good clothes for them and prepare good dishes for them. They even stitched good new shoes for the elves. And the next night, the elves, when they came again through the window for stitching the shoes, in place of the leather, this time they found good clothes for them to wear, good foods to eat, and new shoes. So they were very much happy. They jumped with joy and they rejoiced. They jumped and they danced and they went back, saying that our work is done in this house. Our work is done here. This is because their duty, the work was to make the shoemaker and his wife rich, because they were very honest and hardworking. God helped them. God sent the elves in their lives in order to make them rich, or in order to help them. So now the shopkeeper and his wife, they do not need the elves, because they were already very rich. Now they could stand on their own. They don't need any more help. So the elves left them. Suppose if I give you homework and you, without doing the homework, you go to sleep. And the next day morning, early morning, you open your books and if you see your work already done, the homework which I gave you already done, you will be surprised or not. You will want to know who is the reason behind it, who had done the work. Same way, the elves were, the shoemaker and his wife were also very much surprised, because they got helping hand for so many days. And that was because of their hard work. So now let me tell you one thing. The moral of the story is, hard work leads to success. The shoemaker and his wife were rewarded by God because of their hard work and honesty. So as students, if you work hard and study well, you are going to achieve success in life. So this is the moral of the story. Next time we'll come up with another story. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Stay home, stay safe. Do it for yourselves, do it for your family, do it for India. Let's break the chain of COVID-19. Hum Hong Ye Kamyab. Jai Hind.